So what you got to do is, what is true? What is your job on the face of the earth? Who created you? Where did you come from? And how do you know? This is your journey that you got to follow.
You know what? I have to believe that. That's part of my own faith. You know what I'm saying? I believe.
Where does it come from? Because I was the same way. I kind of had my own
Where did it come from? It came from my parents and where I was brought up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that don't make it true.
But the thing is, it makes the same as like Muslims and Hindus. Everybody has their own religion. You know what I'm saying? But
how many coincidences? Now, if think about it, could you say the same thing? That whatever your faith is, predicted this, predicted that, prove this, prove that. Could you actually do that? Oh, brother. Now, like I said, what I'm not trying to do is, I'm not trying to force nothing on you.
We're not trying to be argumentative. We just having a conversation.
So tell me this though. You said 70-30. What would you say? Only way that you would believe? So basically, you don't necessarily believe the Bible, right?
I'm gonna tell you this. Honestly, I do, but I don't. This is me being real with you, okay?
No, I understand.
Because I've read the history books, I've read the Bible, I've read everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But who wrote this? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there.
Got it? Read this. Watch this.
Oh, okay, fans.
2 Peter chapter 1, verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
This Bible did not come from any private interpretation. See,
that's right.
What we tend to do is we tend to think that man wrote this. Now, being on the side of the fence that you're on, you're going to say, well, that's impossible. Man had to write it. What we're trying to show you is, man, God used man to write these words, but the words was not from the man. Read on.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
Go on.
But holy men of God spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
The creator of earth, the creator of the universe of everything, he used holy men to write this Bible. So think about it. If God wanted to right now use you, we're talking about the omnipotent, we're talking about the Most High. If he decided to use you to write a book, would you have any choice? So you would write that book. Would it be your words?
Honestly, not.
It would not. That's what this Bible
nothing
is.
that I say will be my words right now.
Right.
Everything I say is
would be from the Most High. That's what we're trying to show you. That's the same thing. That's why when we speak, we got to speak according to thus saith the Lord. We speak according to this Bible. Same thing goes for the men that God used to write this Bible. So it's not, that's how, like I said, this is how all these coincidences of these things being predicted, your history being taught right from the Bible happened or came to pass. Like I said, it's a lot, brother, if you want to understand. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. But if you're truly trying, to inquire on the truth, then brother, this is what you need to do. Give me Job 8:8. Job 8:8. Because at the end of the day, what's our history? Where do we come from? Who are we? They call us African American, right? Well, watch this though. America was named after a man by the name of
African Americans was a name that was given to us by white men. Okay,
so is that who we are?
I wasn't born in Africa.
Right.
I wasn't half African, half American. I was born right here.
Exactly.
You know what
so
I'm saying?
watch this though.
Go ahead, man.
Who's your fathers? We're taught that our lineage stops at slavery. That's as far as they're gonna trace us. Nobody can trace their history back before that. They didn't keep those documents, and they didn't. You can't trace their lineage. Now, you ask another man of another nation, he'll take you back to daggone Denmark, damn Sparta, wherever they're, because their lineage was interrupted.
Alex Haley traced his whole lineage back to Africa.
No African American can do that, brother. You know what they do? They try to do
Really?
that. No, not one African. Trace your last name and see if it don't stop at a white man's house.
No, it's gonna stop there, but you
All
can't go
of
past
us
that.
did.
You
Where?
can't go past
How?
that.
How is it
can't.
possible?
They
did.
Anything is possible.
Brother, they did keep the records. Watch this. What did I tell you to get?
Job 8:8.
Read that. You give me
Job
83.
chapter 8, verse 8.
Come on.
For inquiry, I pray thee, of the former age.
Inquire, I pray of the former age. Meaning what? You're trying to find out who you are and what you must do.
And prepare thyself to the search of their
We
fathers.
must prepare ourselves to the search of our fathers. So now, that's why I asked, where you come from, who are you? And you realize, brother, you're African, so-called African American, right? Your parents came over here on slave ships, right?
No, my parents was born in North Carolina.
No, I'm not your parents. I'm talking about
My
your lineage.
forefathers.
Right, same thing with me. Brother, you're from the tribe of Judah. That's actually where your lineage goes back to. That man is these 12 tribes, all these were men that branched out and formed the nation of Israel. Naphtali, Gad, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Asher, Judah, All these tribes is where our forefathers come from. But you know, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we make up the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Give me Psalms 83. It was by design that they removed this from us so we wouldn't know who we were no more. Watch this. Psalms 83, give me verse 1.
Psalms 83 verse 1.
Now tell me what other nation of people this happened to. Read.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Read.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Come on.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult,
Read.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the hand.
So God has enemies, and they that hate him have become prideful. They lifted up their head. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They taken crafty counsel against God's people, which were the children of Israel. Read.
and consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones. They came together in a crafty counsel to plot against the nation of Israel. Read.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Now wait a minute. How can someone cut you off from being a nation? How can someone make this gentleman right here? How could they make him no longer Caucasian? Are you Caucasian? I'm sorry, I don't mean to put it out.
sir.
Okay. How could someone strip him of his nationality? Can I walk up to him and say, "Hey, you're not Caucasian no more. You're African American"? How can you do that? You can't do that. But they did it to us. Watch this. We referred to as the Israelites. They came and said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation." Meaning what? They're going to take away our nationality. Read.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Brother, you know why you don't remember your name? That you're an Israelite? Because they have come and they've taken that away from us. What was the first thing they did to us when we came over on them slave ships? Like, you ever seen that movie Roots?
Yeah.
Okay, remember when they did it to Toby?
They beat him and
They
gave him a
beat
new name.
Kunta until he said his name was Toby. And guess
Right.
what? It went down through the generations. Then they used the birth certificate to give them their last names, to give them their names. Okay? So they stripped us of our heritage, our nationality. Now we don't know we're the children of Israel. We're going by whatever they call us. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
33.
33. I'm 30 years old. In my lifetime, I've seen us called Negroes, coloreds, niggers, African Americans, black. How many times they gonna change? I'm talking about on the application. You've seen these different things. Not necessarily nigger, but colored, Negro. You've seen all these different things. How many times are they gonna change our nationality? How can you change our nation? How can you do it? Because they have stripped us away from that. They've taken our heritage away from us. Give me Jeremiah 6.
Honestly, I really don't care what I am on the piece of paper. You know what
God,
I'm
no,
saying?
no, forget a
But
piece of paper.
I know what I am. I'm a man in this country. I really don't care what I am on the piece of paper.
Right.
On standardized tests, on the census, I really don't care.
But God
Because-
considers you more than that.
But
brother.
you know what? Regardless of wherever they call us, I'm still a man.
Right, absolutely.
Can nobody take
But
that
check
from
this
me?
out.
You can change my color, you can change the name of my race,
Nation, right.
but you cannot change what I am.
You're right. You absolutely. They can't
That's
change
how I
it.
feel.
And you're an Israelite, brother, and they can't take that away from you.
Okay.
You are a descendant of Israel.
That's right.
17 verse 4.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
This is why we lost it right here.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage,
We were disconnected from our heritage. We've been cut off. Read.
that I gave thee,
Come on.
and I will curse thee to serve thine
And
enemies
we were cursed to serve our enemies. Read.
in the land which thou knowest
In
not.
a land which thou knowest not. We read back in the curses where God said if we didn't keep his commandments, he was going to take us and put us in slavery by way of slave ships. We're going to have to serve our enemies. We were going to receive yokes of iron. Hey, let's read it. Have I shown you that yet? Give me Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Let's get to that real quick.
I think you started it. I mean, you got something else.
Deuteronomy 28, give me verse 46 real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46.
Come on.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
These curses are going to be upon us for a sign. What is a sign? Like, that's the purple martini sign, right? That identifies what this is. God said these curses are going to identify the children of Israel, right? Read verse 47.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart,
Read.
for the abundance of all things.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Read.
which the Lord shall send against
Therefore,
thee.
we have to serve our enemies, which the Lord sent against us. Don't think that the white man came over just by his own mind. He decided he was going to enslave us. That's not what happened. God said he was going to use our enemies to enslave us. Read.
in hunger.
We would have to serve him in hunger. We want anything to eat. What do we have to do? Like you said, we had no choice but to eat pig.
Right.
Read.
And in thirst.
Remember what they had? Well, I don't know if you remember. They had us eating out of troughs. They had us eating off the ground. We were reduced to livestock. Read.
And in thirst.
If we wanted water, we had to go and serve our enemies.
And in
If
nakedness.
we wanted clothes on our backs, we had to serve our enemies in captivity. Read.
And in want of all things.
Read. Give me the yokes of iron, somebody.
And
Go
he
on.
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until thy have been.
Oh, yeah, it is. Read that again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck
Read.
until he have destroyed thee.
Who received yokes of iron upon their necks until they were destroyed? You know what a yoke of iron is? It's a chain. They had us chained up. Why? Why? What's the same reason why you chain a dog? Hey, listen, don't put your hands on it. Okay, listen. What's the reason why you would put chains on a dog? To what?
To keep him in captive.
To keep him in captive, to keep him, to condition him. Think about it. If you had a pit bull, right? You had that pit bull to your hip with a chain. Well, guess what's going to happen in a couple of months, maybe even a year? You'll be able to take that chain off. You know what that pit bull's going to do?
He's going to be submissive.
Exactly. He's going to stay right there on your hip. Brother, we've done the same thing. You know, right now, it's almost like it's an issue when we talk about what happened to us. People start to get all cringed up, like, why are you talking about that? Our people. Black people, they tend to feel like, yo, don't say that in front of white people. Don't talk about what they did to us when this is our history, what happened.
That's right.
Now we are considered like we're being abrasive or aggressive.
Bring it out.
It's exactly. And our history, absolutely. And guess what? Our history is the most dangerous to this earth. You know why? Because
I'm not going to say the
it's
most
the
dangerous.
most
Not
dangerous.
the most dangerous.
Watch this. Revelation 7 chapter. Because when you remember your history, you're going to remember these curses. And guess what these curses are going to make you remember? Your nationality. And the Israelites are going to be sealed, and his time is going to be up on this earth.
That's right.
Bring it out. Revelation chapter 7, start at verse 1.
Revelations chapter 7, verse 1.
Watch this, brother. This is the deepest secret on earth. This is what they try to keep away from you.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth,
Read.
holding the 4 winds of the earth,
Read.
that the wind should not blow on the earth,
Come on.
nor of the sea, nor on any tree.
It's talking about destruction. You understand? Read on, brother.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east,
Read.
having the seal of the living God.
Come on.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea,
Read on.
saying, hurt not the earth, neither the
He
sea,
said, listen, don't hurt the earth or the sea, meaning the world. Read.
nor the trees,
Come on.
till we have sealed the servants of our God.
That's right.
Till we have sealed the servants of our God.
Until what?
Till we have sealed the servants of our
He
God.
said, don't destroy the earth until his servants are sealed.
That's right.
You are his servant. Watch, it's going to get even more plainer. Come on.
In their foreheads.
So they're sealed in their foreheads. They wake up to who they are. Read.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Read.
And there were sealed 144,000
Come on.
of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Of who?
Of Israel.
Everybody.
Israel.
That's
right.
It said of the children of Israel.
That's
you
right.
so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, guess what? The destruction of the earth is waiting on you.
That's right.
Christ is waiting on you to get sealed in your foreheads till he comes back.
Bring it out.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.